All right, you guys, we have another one for you here. Chris Bledsoe captures an orb footage. This is 4K footage. Probably the clearest we've seen ever. This guy here, his YouTube channel, UAP Files Podcast. I'll have everything linked down below. This is a snippet. Go check out his whole channel, you guys. Watch the whole video. Get better context on exactly what's going on here. But they analyzed one of Chris Bledsoe's 4K videos, and they enlarge it. They slow the frames down, and you get a better image of it. Why don't you guys take a look? You guys like and subscribe.
New Jersey, the New Jersey orb, jelly as it was, but that was in daytime, wasn't it? And this is night, and it was black as anything. It's so black. The sky was just this glow. I thought, well, it's brilliant. I can't wait to get into it. It looks just the same, except a day shift. So I just slowed the original down. The quality is so good on that original. I don't understand how, because I did a media info check on the file.
Yeah.
But it's hard to do it with an Instagram thing. And it didn't come out, it didn't seem to score very high as what I thought. But the detail that I've captured from that is absolutely amazing. I mean, I slowed it down first, like 3-5 times, something like that. And immediately I could see, and I pulled it right in so I could have a good look. I could see the forms inside moving around. Oh my God, this is better than I could imagine. And then as I'm pulling the slider along, I saw the ripples come, the ridges. And it goes off again. The thing's moving around, it's changing colour, different shapes coming out, different dark spots like it's pressing against a surface. I've got another theory on that. It's
Jump into it, Pete. Let's hear it.
It bends me head a bit. It's what it's like. Well, once I did the slow mo, I thought, right, I've got to go for this now. So I did just from the original, just did a 4K enhancement. No 4K. I upscaled it to 4K. I didn't enhance it at all. No models whatsoever. And it was astounding. I mean, the clarity is just brilliant. It's a shame because it moves around. I have to slow it down a lot so I can blow it up, because otherwise you're continually trying to drag it to the center of the view, to your viewpoint. And then once I've done that, I put that version into AI model, and I used pretty much the same AI model I used on the Oliver Reed clip that I did. I cleaned up the black and white one. It's a good denoise and artifact removal. Specialises in that, and I didn't need to do any more. As little as possible, and it gave me them results that I've showed you in the 4K. But I slowed it down so much. I did that thing where I get it slow, and then I break it into frames, and then upscale the frames. Blows them all up really big. I think these are. It's funny because they've all been around 90 megabytes each frame. I've been having 125s, 130s before, but either way. And then I put them back into the video again and played that, and it didn't move. It just stayed still. Pulling the slider along to get. So you do frame advance, and you're just seeing everything happen. Oh my God, it's mesmerizing. I can just sit and just watch the constant changes. There's one, I don't think I sent you it. There's one point I was looking at it just before I came on, turning around, and then there's parts where you actually see it's just like it's revolving, but it's like it's a form trying to revolve, because like you see the back go and it turns with it. And then this, like a dome, little dome comes out and then pops back in again from the side. I have done a recording of that one. I'll have to send it over.
Yeah, send it over.
It doesn't fit in with everything else.
Did you say before that there was? I think Chris had mentioned in the audio when he was talking over it that he was pointing at one object that was a star, and then the other one he was focusing on the orb. But you'd mentioned something in one of your messages to me earlier.
God, I can't believe that. I was editing around the star because I didn't want that in. It's a star, and then I thought, well, I better have a look and just see if this star looks like So I zoomed in on it and pulling it along. And all of a sudden I realise it's got the same edge, similar edge to the orb, like it's got a depth. I thought, oh my God, no, this is bad. That's a star I'm getting, the wrong readings here. This is not good. So I went to grab some star videos, and I went to Nick Rhodes, who you did an interview with.
Yeah.
I got some footage he sent me. Blew some of them up. Loads of stars on his stuff. Absolutely nothing like it whatsoever. Nothing like it at all. So dragged it back, slowed it down, pulled it along, and it's got a thing inside it. It's a light. It's not a star. But no, that the sky's black anyway. You can't see any stars. And this thing's big. It's I think it's pretty much the same, sort of a little bit bigger than the other one. But here's an interesting point. I'll just jump this. I did an inversion thing, where I see through the darkness, the orby thing's doing its business, and you can see a black behind it, and you can see another spread behind it, just around that area. And then as the other star thing comes up, that's got one round it too. And these two kind of link as it goes past and then separate again. I thought that was pretty wow.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
But that edge thing just gets me, as they're not orbs.
Yeah.
They're holes. And that's an edge. I can't stop seeing it now. That thing where
you've mentioned this before, haven't you? The holes, this sort of having holes or having some sort of hidden depth or something within. I mean, it's all weird, isn't it? Let's face it. It's all weird and hard for us to comprehend.
Yeah.
What was your theory? You said you had a theory on it. You're not.
Yeah, I just think it's like imagine a sheet, and they've popped a hole. They've pushed this thing, and it's having a look around, and you can see the edge of it. So it's just kind of moving around display, and the other one flies past, but they're not part of our dimension. I can't get it, but that's what it appears. It appears there's a thickness to it. I tried several models, right? Because it was so good, I thought, well, I've got to look through the others and see how they affect what I'm seeing. And they all gave the same thing, except each one does its own specific detail, And so I was getting other aspects of things, but everything was still there. And for heaven's sake, you can see these things with the original. I was looking at that again before. Pull it right up. Got it so slow, just moving it along, and it's all there. It's all there. Here's a good analogy, right? If you think of this, people find it hard to get their head around what they're looking at here, I think. I'm so used to it because I've put them together and I know what's there. And they look at it and they'll go, oh, yeah, all right. Well. But if you take a picture of a helicopter spinning and you use fast shutter speed, used to do this with the kids. I go like that and it's frozen. The blade's absolutely just a stick. And you go frame advance and you're clicking along, but nothing's happening. But it is moving. That's what you're getting here. That's what you're seeing here. Frame advancing, it is still images, but a lot. Various thousands, very, very slow. But I think that's the best way to look at it. These shapes and forms struck me more, not because this was such a great detailed thing, but because I was bringing in Houston lights. Absolutely bang on the same. The ripples, the shaking, they all shake at the same time, just like with Claire's. It links them all together. It links them. There was another one. What did I have? Oh yeah, there's the plasma ball, Claire's, Houston lights, Gloria's, and now this. All have an aspect that cross-references them together. That's what pulled me the most with this. It's just, whoa, we've got something. This is fantastic,
Yeah.
Anyway, sure.
Chris Bledsoe calls it the lady, doesn't he? I know it's sort of from a religious perspective, but the orbs are the lady. I think. Yeah, I think I've got that right. Have I got that right, Tom?
Right, guys, what do you think about that? I can't help but think that when I look at Angelic, and I've talked about Angelic UFOs before, but I can't help but think that encasement or the movement or the alive look that we see, I can't help but think that is some type of aura or something that's around the actual ship. You know what I mean? You know how they say UFOs, the way they move is they manipulate time and space. You know, maybe what we're seeing is a manipulation of time and space, and that's what we see. We're not actually seeing the UFO itself. We're seeing the part that's surrounding it. Just a theory of mine. I could be completely way off base, and I have no freaking clue. But that's kind of what I'm thinking. You guys let me know what you guys think down below. Is that something you guys have thought about? Do you think it's maybe something like that? Manipulation of time and space, which is kind of giving you that weird look, and we're not actually seeing the ship itself. We're seeing that. I don't know, you guys. Anyway, you guys like, follow, and share with your friends, all that good stuff. And I see more. I'm going to bring it to you guys. And you guys, enjoy the rest of your evening, and catch you in the next one. Peace out.